Hello, Gators! Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I know I ate a lot of pie and a lot of turkey naturally, so I was very tired. But anyways, so as you've heard, we're starting our Fab Lab class soon, okay? So it's going to be after school from 1:30 to 3. Have to look at the days of the week we're doing. But anyways, I want to showcase today our vinyl cutter. So, I'll flip around my... This is our vinyl cutter. Okay, so it's a roll-in vinyl cutter. Thank you to Fab Lab for sponsoring this. These are kind of some of the projects that I've just kind of done to cut. So this was actually Mrs. Fairburn's little snowman. I made a little gator guy, or well, gator, naturally. This is a random logo that my relative made. And then Mrs. Bloomer made a snowflake. Alright? And then those are some tools that you use to cut the vinyl. Sorry, not cut the vinyl, but it's called weave. So weaving is just taking the sticker off practically. Because these are stickers. Okay, so you can take them off and stick them anywhere. So like this face that I did, or that I cut for Mrs. Fairburn, I put them right there because that was kind of funny looking. But anyways, I'm going to showcase this thing cutting. So I already have the vinyl loaded in there. And it's all set to go. So I have to go over to this laptop over here. So this runs a program called Cut Studio. Okay? So what Cut Studio does is it'll import a picture from... Let's see actually if I have it loaded still. I'm not sure if I have it open or not. I do, from a different project. So this is Mrs. Fairburn's Google Drawings. This is the reason why I want us to do Google Drawings. So here's Mrs. Fairburn's, and this is Mrs. Bloomer's. Okay, so hers was a snowflake. So I load these pictures from Google Drawings. I turn them into a JPEG, which is a picture, and then I load that into Cut Studio. And Cut Studio, what it does is it finds all the contour lines. Okay, I'll go way more in depth on this if you do Fab Lab with us. But anyways, let me go and cut this, and I'll show this machine running. Okay? Let's go cut, and press OK. So it's doing all the angles and the lines. It's kind of loud, I know. But let's see what this looks like when it comes out. And look at that, it's already done. So cut that right there in a matter of seconds. Okay, so now if I press enter, and I press pause, I can then let go of that and pull that out. Okay, you can't really see it because cut's there, but I promise you, you can kind of see right there the vinyl is coming off. So give me 1 second, I'll peel this off. I'll peel off a little bit of it. If I use this little thing called a weaver, I can then go ahead. It's good to see this in direct light, so you can see it a little bit. So if I start cutting or peeling, you can start to see the whole thing around. Okay, so you can see it cut the sticker. That'll be what we're doing. So I want you to go ahead and join Fab Lab because it'll be awesome. So if you have any questions for us, we're here for you. Tomorrow, I'm going to showcase this 3D printer. Okay? That's all, guys. Have a great day.
Hi, Gators. Today I'm going to make a hearty black bean and poblano soup. Okay, so poblano is a pepper that's a little bit spicy. Looks like this. Right? It's not crazy spicy, but if you don't like any spices, then you might not like this. But it's hearty black beans, so you get a lot of protein from it. Okay? So I'm going to start by cutting an onion right here, but I only need half of this. So I'm only going to take half of the onion and I'm going to dice it. So it's in small cubes. Okay. So this could go as a good like lunch / dinner food because of the black beans and the vegetables. Some people that don't like to eat meat, they eat beans instead to get their protein. So this would be a good example of that. Plus, it's a good time of year for soup. A lot of people, it's cold out and a lot of people are indoors. So soup's a nice filler that's not a ton of calories. And it's healthy because it has a lot of vegetables. So I'm dicing up half an onion. And then I'm going to cut and finally dice this pepper, the poblano pepper. I'm gonna cut the end off. That's what it looks like on the inside. Then I don't want the seeds, so I want to take those out. So the only thing I have left are these. And then I'm just gonna cut them up really small. So when I'm done with this, I'm gonna put them in a pot and I'm going to cook them for a few minutes just till they turn brown. And then I'm going to add some tomatoes and some sauce and some black beans. And it takes about 8 to 10 minutes to cook when we're all said and done. And then some people like to eat it with cheddar cheese on the top and then like with tortilla chips. You can dunk them in. Okay. So everything here has been diced up. I'm gonna put it in a pot. I'll show you on the other side what it looks like. Okay, so I added the tomatoes, the onions, the pepper, and these little black things are black beans. Okay. And then we have some tomato sauce, salt and pepper, some spices. So now I'm gonna put it in a bowl. And this is supposed to be, if you want it thicker, actually if you want it thinner, you could just add more water. But I think this is a good consistency for soup. Okay, you let it cook for about 10 minutes and you're good. So you put it in a bowl. This is supposed to be enough for 2 servings. So I'm gonna make 2 bowls. 2 servings is kind of a lot. Okay, that's 1 bowl. And then I would take some cheese and just like put it along the top like that. Okay. And then you could serve it with some type of tortilla chip. Dunk it in that, and there you go. You got some soup. All right. And it's supposed to look like this picture, which the white stuff on the top is sour cream. So that's almost close. I think it looks pretty good. So, and I can't wait to try it, and it's very good for you. And I just lost a spoon in the hot pot of soup. So I will be getting that out. So, enjoy. Till next time.
Hey Gators, welcome back to Language in Play. So, we are going to start our next 3-week project. This project's going to be due right before we leave for winter break. All right? So, we are going to create an animal character that is going to go into a winter-themed animal character play. All right? We'll talk more about the play later. But you've actually already started creating your animal character with Mr. Dowd. You guys created an animal character based on yourself that plays into your personality, that has something to do with you. Whatever animal you chose for that project is the animal you're going to continue with my project. So to start with, today, we are going to create our animal character profile. You guys have used this character profile template a couple times this year already, so you should be pretty familiar with it, okay? It'll be your name, your animal's name, your habitat, where your animal's from, all right? And I'll give you an example, okay? My animal character that I created is Wally the Walrus, okay? So my animal character's name is Wally the Walrus. He is 16 years old. His favorite food is macaroni and cheese, which I will explain later. His habitat is the North Pole. He lives on the 6th iceberg from the left. And his best friend in the whole wide world, his most important being, is Carrie the caribou. Okay? His fear is fishing boats and fishing nets, which again, we'll explain later. And his greatest wish is for him to one day have a family of his own. Okay? So those are all the pieces of Wally the Walrus. What you're going to do is look at the template that I've added to the Google Classroom Drive and create your own animal character profile. When you're done, tomorrow we're going to play an animal character game using this character. So you guys are going to need to know your character pretty well for tomorrow's game. All right? Can't wait to play it with you guys. All right, good luck on your animal character profile, and we will see you soon. Keep on rocking, Gators. Great job.
Hi guys, today we're going to continue drawing our beautiful architecture here. We're looking at the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France. So we started with looking at the shapes that we saw of the Eiffel Tower first, and then we started adding some details. So I'm just going to continue on with drawing the details that I see. So I stopped right about here somewhere with all my finer detail. So in this area, let's zoom in on the base of that tower. So there's a lot happening there. Let's see if I can zoom in again. Okay. So in this area, I almost see like the number 8. I'm just going to do a bunch of number 8s. And if you want to do it differently, you can. But I'm just going to make this kind of a design. Like that. Okay. And it seems to be dark in the center. I'm going to go ahead and make some darker circles in the center. If you want to do it a little differently, that's totally fine. You're drawing what you're observing. Okay. There. And maybe I'll just make some lines because there's definitely more going on in that area. Just going to add some more detail there. I'm looking just above that row that looks like the number 8 to me, and it looks like there's a bunch of little squares. So I'm just going to go ahead and make it look like a bunch of squares by adding some small vertical lines straight across at that area of the base of the tower. Okay, and then above that it almost looks like a viewing area or something. So I'm going to make another little line there, and some larger square spaces. This, vertical lines across again. I'm going to focus on this big open area, maybe make it a little tiny bit bigger. This, I think that's a little better. Straight across. And now I'm looking at this area here. So just try to draw what you see. There's a lot going on there. So you just want to get it as close as possible. I see some more little letter X's as I look at that. And then what appears to be kind of circular shapes around it. There. Then above that is this area here. Comes out a little further from those lines. There we go. lines going back. And I see those letter X's going straight up the center. They get a little smaller as they go up and kind of disappear. And I'm going to do some X's on the left side and the right side as well, going straight up. Okay. As they go up, it looks like there's some circular shapes around those X's as well. Try to add that detail. Maybe I'll just do it going all the way down. Okay, what's happening at the very top there? See some straight lines like this. Something's happening like that. It's a little darker on the side. Okay, I'm gonna go back down here, way down here, and I still see the X design happening. And something is happening here, there. That's what I'm seeing in that spot. I'm going to erase my old lines that I had there. Oops, dropped my ruler. Okay, so we're almost done. And the base kind of disappears into like some sort of garden. There's a park area. Now, you can go ahead and add more details. You can add some bushes and trees around it. And if you still have your Notre Dame Cathedral drawing, let's make a little city so we can connect the Notre Dame drawing with our Eiffel Tower drawing. And maybe we just continue to draw the city of Paris. What do you guys think? So maybe some trees, maybe there's some other structures somewhere in the distance. There's some bushes. What do you think? I love drawing architecture, and I hope you do too. See you next time, guys.
Hey guys, welcome back. Glad you're back from Thanksgiving. This is another episode of Virtual PE, and I'm Miss Reedy. So after that Thanksgiving meal and our couple days off, we got to get back into shape. So today we're going to do some cardio kickboxing with me, and you're going to work 2 muscle groups with Mr. Yamin. All right, so let's get to it, guys.
Hey Gators, welcome back. Hope we had a great Thanksgiving Day break, but it's Monday, we're going to get back into our workouts. Okay, today we're going to work our deltoids, which are our shoulders, and our biceps, which are the frontal reales. Okay, 2 exercises, you're going to need your weights. Remember, 10 reps per set. If you get tired, cut your reps down. If you're very tired, just hold off on a set and wait for the next one. Okay, I'll show you the exercises, give you a minute to get your weights, then we'll get on with the workout. First exercise, for our deltoids. This is just called a standing fly. It's going to bring the water jugs up, just like you're pouring the water out. Right? After that, what we're going to do is called a hammer curl. The hammer curl is you're holding the jug just like you're holding a hammer, all right? And you're just curling right up for your biceps. All right? Okay. Go get your weight. I'll give you a minute. We'll get on with it.
Thanks for watching Enrichment TV, Gators. Remember, work hard, be nice, and we'll see you tomorrow.